Brothers and sisters, gather round, for today we delve deep into the sacred scriptures of our most holy church of the Wristlock. I am your spiritual guide, Renshi Kennudus, beacon of the blessed path of submission and enlightenment through the divine Wristlock. As we come together in the sanctuary of our mats, let us open our hearts and minds to the profound teachings and revelations that await. For the Wristlock is not merely a technique, it is a way of life, a beacon of truth in a world of chaos. Today is sermon number 4, so tighten your belts, adjust your GIs, and prepare your spirits. We're about to embark on a journey through time and space, from the cosmic creation of the wrist to its sacred manifestation in our daily lives. Whether you're a seasoned grappler or a curious soul wandering the spiritual wilderness, this sermon from the 4th main gathering of the Church of the Wristlock promises enlightenment, laughter, and perhaps a deeper understanding of the universe itself. Stay with us as we unravel the divine mysteries of the Wristlock, a technique so powerful it's said to hold the key to the very fabric of existence. Are you ready to be enlightened? Then let's roll. In the beginning, there was the wrist. Brethren, in the beginning, when the universe was a void without form and the spirits floated aimlessly in the ether, the great mat in the sky did quiver. From this divine vibration, the wrist, yes, the wrist, was born. And thus, the foundation of all submissions was laid, a testament to the eternal power of the twist and lock. This sacred genesis of the wrist was no mere happenstance. It was the universe's first decree, a divine proclamation that from this wrist, all forms of mastery and control would henceforth spring. The wrist, in its infinite wisdom and flexibility, was destined to become the cornerstone of our spiritual and physical journey, a symbol of the ultimate connection between the heavens and the earth. And so, as we gather here today, we stand, or rather grapple, on the shoulders of this monumental moment in cosmic history, ready to delve deeper into the mysteries and teachings of the Wristlock. Let us reflect on its omnipresence in the fabric of our daily lives, and how, through its guidance, we navigate the complex tapestry of our existence. In the tapestry of our daily lives, amidst the hustle and bustle that defines our existence, the Wristlock emerges not just as a technique, but as a guiding philosophy. It weaves itself into the very essence of our being, offering lessons that extend far beyond the confines of any dojo. The parable of the doubting Thomas. Hear now the parable of doubting Thomas, the grappler who believed not in the power of the Wristlock. Thomas spake, "Show me a sign, for I believe only in the choke and the arm bar." And lo, unto Thomas appeared a vision of the Wristlock prophet, who did say, "O ye of little faith, extend thine arm unto me." And with a flick and a twist, Thomas did tap, and his faith was restored. Verily, he went forth to preach the gospel of the Wristlock, his doubts cast aside like a worn-out GI. The Book of Ligaments. Turn we now to the Book of Ligaments, where the sacred texts speak, "Blessed are those who lock, for they shall inherit the mat. For in every joint and ligament there is a lock waiting to be discovered, a submission waiting to be embraced." Thus, we are reminded that the path to martial enlightenment is paved with the understanding and application of the Wristlock, from white belt to black, from novice to master. The revelations of flexibility. Behold, the revelations of flexibility were bestowed upon the faithful, teaching that to be rigid is to be broken, but to be flexible is to find strength in the gentle art. For the Wristlock doth not just bend the wrist, but also the will of thine opponent, leading them to the sacred tap. Let us, therefore, be like the willow, bending in the wind, but never breaking, our flexibility a testament to our devotion. The Exodus from mediocrity. Fellow practitioners, I speak unto you of the great exodus, the journey from the land of mediocrity to the promised land of technical prowess. With the wristlock as our staff, we parted the Red Sea of doubt, leading our spirits to the hallowed ground, where every grip promises salvation and every twist preaches deliverance from the mundane. The Book of Armaments, chapter Wrist, verse Lock. Brethren, turn now in your holy manuals to the Book of Armaments, chapter Wrist, verse Lock. And lo, the practitioner, armed with knowledge and faith in the holy twist, shall lay hands upon the adversary. With a grip firm yet righteous, they shall apply the sacred twist. And there shall be much tapping, and it shall be known that the wristlock reigneth supreme. The revelations of the mat. Behold, the revelations of the mat have shown us the path to transcendence lies not through strength nor speed, but through the divine grace of the wristlock. For in its execution we find purity of purpose, in its mastery the key to the gates of martial heaven, the benediction of the joint lock. As we conclude today's sermon, let us join our hands, not in combat, but in unity, celebrating the bond that ties us, the wristlock that guides us. May your joints be supple, your grips be strong, and your submissions be many. Go forth with the blessing of the twisted limbs, spreading the word of the wristlock to every corner of the earth. In the name of the grip, the twist, and the holy tap we say, Os.